How are you feeling about this?
Yeah, my feeling, yeah. Look, it's as everybody said today, it's a momentous occasion. It's, as a Victorian, I think for a grand final to be played not in Victoria and then actually end up in Brisbane it's sort of mind-boggling, to be honest. And I think it's a great opportunity for the sport, for the code. It'll should hopefully have exponential growth from here on in with people, the interest that's in it. And it's a great thing for the state, and it's a credit to the government that they've been able to get the grand final. Obviously there was hot competition, and as people have said, we're probably viewed as a non-traditional state, but for us to win that and to play it here at the Gabba, I think it's a fantastic thing for the code and for the government, and I think, can't wait, bring on October 24, it'll be fantastic.
Gil and the government and everyone's big on the legacy. Elaborate and kind of.
I think that'll be. It's sort of already happened because we've got 16 of the 18 teams in Brisbane now. We've seen it with a lot more publicity, whether it's on news networks, in the papers and things like that. And we've seen that with junior enrolments and junior clubs. We've got additional clubs joining, both boys and girls, and so that's my take on a legacy piece, that the code grows. And I think Zane Zorko mentioned it this morning. So when he was a kid at school, there was only 4 kids in his class that played AFL, and he hopes that when his son finishes, at least half the class will be AFL. And I think that's sort of the thing that we're talking about. That's the legacy that we'd love to see come out of the back of this grand final.
Swann, you've done a great job recruiting players recently to the fabric of the club itself, but do you think the grand final and the hub atmosphere will mean more top-flight players will be okay with what a living Queensland?
Yeah, I think, I know you've been up here, Tom, and this time of year with the winters and everything, I think a lot of the Victorian boys have been saying, gee, this is actually pretty good. It hasn't transferred yet, but it certainly it won't hinder us looking into the future, but, we'll just see how that unfolds. But, being in Queensland June, July, August is a pretty good time of year here compared to, she's pretty fresh down in Melbourne, so I'm pretty sure they're happy to get out of there.
You shouldn't need any more motivation to play in a grand final, but for your club or players, does it give them something extra to strive for in the lead up to it?
Yeah, I think, and everybody's going to talk about that, and I think that's right. I mean, it's such a unique opportunity that, at the moment we're sitting third. We've got 4 games to go, so it's tough. We've got to play some good teams, starting with Collingwood here on Friday night, who are, found a bit of form the last few weeks. So, we've still got to get there. But you'd be lying to say that you wouldn't. You look to the future and think, gee, October 24 would be great to run out here, but there's a lot of water to go under the bridge, and it's for those that follow the code, it's a tough comp, and we've got a lot more wins to have before we get there. But it's no doubt, it's as I said before, it's great for the code, and potentially from the club's point of view, if we could get there, that'd be an added bonus.
What are your thoughts if, for example, Geelong or Richmond finish on top and qualified for a final and play you guys? What are your thoughts about hopping on the road to Adelaide or Michigan?
I think that would be fair. I mean, at the end, I know the AFL said they're looking at all those things, but from our point of view, we want to finish first or second and have the home finals and take that out of the equation. But we've taken the attitude since the start of this. We play anytime, anywhere. So if we have to go and play somewhere else, then that's how it is, and we'll accept the challenge and we'll get on with it.
Someone's going to ask it with the utmost respect to Essendon and its contractual position and all the discussion that comes around trade, the Lions potentially be interested in Joe Devon.
Look, because I'm out of the bubble, I'm not even in the list management group anymore. I don't know what's happening in all that space. So, no, look, we're concentrating on this year. All those things happen at the end of the year, Tom, as you know. So, we'll see where that all goes.